What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about what are prop firms and how to pass them. So what are prop firms? Prop firms are firms that will give you capital if you can pass their challenges accounts. So we managed to pass a 50K account live in Discord. We go live every single day, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 10, trading futures. If you want to potentially pass your funded account as well, you can just follow along our trades. Or if you're struggling and would like me and my team to help you personally, just shoot me a DM. There are multiple account sizes you can choose from when picking a prop firm. With TopStep, we have a 50K account, a 100K account, and a 150K account. Each of these have their own price targets, their own stop losses, and their own rules. So that is something to be mindful of. With the 50K account, it's only $49 to start the evaluation account. Your price target, you need to hit $3,000. You have 5 contracts to hit that goal, and your max loss limit is $2,000. Now, be careful, because if you're trading 5 contracts of NQ, for an example, well, you can hit your max loss limit the moment you enter that trade, or you can also hit your price target the moment you enter that trade. Now, with the 100K account and the 150K account, these I would suggest for more experienced traders, and the reason why is you have more room for margin of error. With a 50K account, there's not much room for margin of error, so that's something to be very mindful of. You almost need perfection when trading these 50K accounts. Now let's dive into how we managed to pass this 50K account. As you can see here, we managed to pass this account in 2 days. We started at the 27th and we finished it on Monday. So as you can see here, day 1, we hit $1,529.86. Our second day, we hit $1,500.59.54. That's something to be very mindful of. Why is that? Because with TopStep, there's a 50% rule where your best day cannot be greater than 50% of your total profits. So because on Friday we managed to go over by $29, we had to get an extra $59 to become funded. When taking these prop firm accounts, you do need to read the fine prints. You do need to go look at the frequently asked questions. The reason why is because there's a lot of gimmicks in between these that will hinder newer traders from actually passing these. So if you are a newer trader and you are struggling to pass your prop firm account, just shoot me a DM and me and my team will help you. Now let's dive into the trades. So as you can see here, our average win percentage was 67%. Now look at our risk management as well. Our average winning trade was $188 and our average losing trade was $157. That is positive risk management. Why is that positive risk management? Because my average winning trade was higher than my average losing trade. That is what you need to see in order to become profitable in any trading system. So if you see your losing trades are larger than your winning trades, you do need to fix your risk management. Maybe size down, maybe switch your edge a bit, maybe pivot. Now let's dive into a couple of trades that we took to actually get this account funded. So let's go into this trade setup that we took here on Friday. So the reason for this trade came based off of the hourly. Now let's go back into the lower time frames and actually break this trade setup down. So let's go back into replay mode. So first things first, you're going to see here, trend is what? Higher time frames. Have we taken out a high yet? No, we have not. We have relative equal highs here. Yes, we do. We see that. But as we can see now, buyers are not present and not ready to take it up to those equal highs up here. So based on that, we seen that we got the liquidity grab. We also seen that buyers were not able to take us up above here with displacement. So I decided to say, okay, let's watch for a potential short setup. As you know me, I love my trend lines. I love them, I love them, I love them. So we seen the first entry to go short here on the 15-minute once we got this body close below this trend line. As well, if you pair this up with something else, you can notice something. We have this equilibrium block forming here, And we also have an equilibrium block that formed on the hourly, right? So because of that, now let's go back to the 15-minute time frame. We are well aware that once price closes a body below this level, we will get some displacement down. And as you can see as well, notice the previous price action in this range, right? We will talk about those in a future video, but this is what I like to call price action zones. Why? Because notice how price moves through this range every single time. Aggressive, 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 aggressive. So what does that likely mean when it comes to the downside, right? Very likely that the trade will get some displacement to the downside and pay us fairly quickly. Those are the type of trades that I like. So as we see here, we get that break of structure, we get that candle close, and we get data that pushes us straight to our price target. And this is the final trade that actually got that account funded. So if we look here, we can notice that sellers are still present at this very given moment, and we don't have enough sell side liquidity to push price higher. So that was kind of my thesis going into this trade. We have our trend line here. We see this 5-minute. We see how we get that bearish engulfing candle. Wait patiently, patiently. There we go. We get our body close below that trend line. What does that mean for us? That's our entry to go short. So because we got that displacement down with that fair value gap, price should not push above that. So we want to take our short entry here. Once we got our body close, fairly tight stop loss, and we're looking to take out these relative equal lows down here, right? As we see on the 5-minute. Price will take out those relative equal lows. So anytime you see that, target them. It's an A+ setup. Paired with the trendline breakdown, with the liquidity grab, oh, you're 100% going there. No doubt about it. So as we see here, price pushes down. What do we see here on the 5-minute? We see that equilibrium block form. So because we see that equilibrium block form, very likely the highest price will go is right here. Now, why is that? Notice this candle right here. What do you peep? You see this liquidity sweep? Notice how we sweep the high of this previous candle. If we were to go down to the 1-minute, you will see a liquidity grab, clear as day, right? So because of that, we know price likely will not return to this level. Let's play this out. Price comes back up, retests that equilibrium block. And we get that push down to our price target. 2.13 risk to reward. Remember, like I said, you want to be aiming for high risk to reward trades. You don't want to be looking for one-to-one risk to reward to pass these funded accounts. The reason why is you don't have much room for margin of error. So if this trade was to go against me, I would still be able to take another high quality setup and become back positive on the day. But if you're taking one-to-one setups, that's not very possible with these accounts. So you need to be focused on quality setups. Do not try to scalp your way. And if you are going to scalp your way upon quality setups. Once your edge tells you go short, then maybe add 5 contracts. That's something I would suggest to do, but only once your edge presents itself.